Justin. But I have to say, on Sunday, some of us will be glued to the football game. Others will be glued to the commercials. But others are going to be sticking to the snack table that we've got going on here.
And today, we want to make sure we have vegan options to graze on this Sunday for the big game, which is why we are welcoming back Chef Lia Moore to Studio 10. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me again, especially for the Super Bowl. It's very much needed.
Very much needed, just in time. But Lia, we are digging into some chopped cheese sliders. First, how did you come up with a vegan recipe and this nice twist on this recipe that we have?
Yeah, so always, as I always say, just finding those alternatives. I've always loved chopped cheeses. I know people in New York eat them a lot.
Yes, they do.
I wanted to bring it to East Lansing, so I just put my own little spin on it. And so here it is.
Okay, so it's vegan. So what ingredients, how do we get this meal to come together?
Yeah, so actually you can go to just a regular grocery store and they have vegan meat. So I use regular vegan meat and then I use a spicy one. I combine them both. And then a vegan American cheese and then a vegan mayo to go on the buns. So just those alternatives as well.
I love that. And what I also love is the way you garnish it. Growing up, somebody told me, sometimes, you know, you want your food to taste good, but if it doesn't look good, nobody's going to look that way.
Nobody's going to eat it.
We don't have that problem here. But tell us how you garnished it, the sauce that we have here. Is this parsley? Is this cilantro? What do we have here?
Yeah, so I just threw some parsley on top just to make it look cute. But I did make my own cheese sauce, which that recipe is on my TikTok. And I squirted it just on top. And then obviously to go within the chopped cheese, you have tomatoes and the lettuce. So
I love that. Plus, what is this, parsley that you said you have here?
Yes, just parsley.
Okay, we love that. Now, for all of us who want to make this a recipe at home, I will tell you, I am hosting a Super Bowl party this weekend. So if we want to prepare this, how much time should we put aside to do that?
Honestly, since it is only 4 ingredients, I say about an hour, hour 15. Not that long.
An hour, hour 15?
Yeah,
okay.
not bad.
Okay, good. So we can make sure we incorporate that too. But why is it always just so great to have a vegan option like this on the snack table?
Yeah, I honestly, people are so used to eating unhealthy on Super Bowl days, you know, all the snacks, all the chips, all of the grease. Like if you think of every single recipe that people eat during the Super Bowl, it is not very healthy. So having this alternative is just great for people to know that, you know, you can still be healthy, even during the days where you're not really focusing on it, but you have an option.
That's right. And so this way, the next day, you don't have to feel like you need to detox everything. So I'm one of those people.
So have you made this for friends and family? Are you kind of the designated chef?
I have not, but this year I do plan on making it for them. And I may tell them, I may not tell them that it is vegan, but I just want to see their honest opinions first.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. Why don't you try it? Take a bite. And you know what I also think is great, Lia? I love having you here because a lot of times I think when we have a dietary restriction, if we're vegan or we're vegetarian, we put all this stress into, oh my gosh, we're going to this big event. I don't know what to make. Do I have to make my own food and make my own little separate portion? But I think it's great that you're showing us that, hey, no matter what your dietary restriction is, and I can tell Claudia loves it. I bet she wasn't vegan before, but she looks like she is now.
Good.
I love it. Okay.
Wow. That was incredible.
I love it. Okay, well, don't mind if I take a bite too as well.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much, Lia. And we're going to have this recipe online as well as Lia's information below where we can get that recipe too. But thank you so much for joining. And without further ado,
Cheers. Cheers.
But right now, Nicole is still live at Zoe.